I think of my cat as a roommate who doesn't pay rent, so it's not surprising that I wanted cats to be a baseline species for my drifting amalgams universe. For a species that evolved without human involvement, I decided to look to leopards. Most complex species have at least a rudimentary method of communication, so to figure out how my leopard-like pentaparty talk, I'm studying up on leopard communication. Hi, I'm Casey Hudson and I write sci-fi novels. I'm creating a new species and it's time to sketch out their language. But first, I need to understand how their real-world counterpart, Panthera pardus, communicate. Here's how leopards use many of their senses to talk to each other. Like many cats, leopards spend a lot of time alone. They really only interact to mate and to raise their cubs, if they're female. As you can imagine, this means that there are only a few vital bits of information they need to communicate. So, their communication is pretty basic, mostly consisting of simple noises, visual cues, and olfactory alerts. Wildlife experts agree on roughly 6 common sounds associated with leopards. Sawing is a rhythmic sound that resembles the cutting of wood. This unique coughing or rasping noise is often attributed to territorial behavior and communication about desire to mate. What's thought to be interesting about this sound is that it's unique to each individual, much like the sound of a human voice. Just like a domestic cat, the leopard hisses and spits to say, "go away." This behavior is often accompanied by growls and snarls. If you saw a big cat bare its teeth, you probably wouldn't need to be told twice, but the addition of the rather impressive spit is enough to cause anyone, especially a food-stealing hyena, to rethink their actions. Roars are probably the most recognizable of the big cat sounds. Thought to be mostly defensive, either defending territory or defending food, the roar is most notable because cats that can roar cannot purr. Well, sort of. Small cats have tightly connected links of delicate bones from the back of their tongue to the base of their skull. Think Adam's apple. Vibrating the larynx causes the hyoid bones to resonate. Big cats have a length of tough cartilage running up the hyoid bones to the skull. This tough cartilage essentially prevents purring and allows roaring. Leopards are unique in this category because they can purr while exhaling. Some think of this leopard purr as being a pseudo-purr, though, because a true purr can be done while both inhaling and exhaling. Whether pseudo or true, purring is usually thought to be a sign of contentment. Also a peaceful sound is the chuff or puff. Whether pacifying a potential enemy or getting to know a new mate, leopards make this gentle rushing sound by pushing air past the nose and lips. This is an appeasement sound that subtly asks, "Can we be friends?" Also called Prustin, this communication behavior is often thought of as the big cat's equivalent to purring. And yes, leopards meow, but they only do so when they're young. Lost, scared, hungry, that's the time when a leopard cub makes itself heard. In addition to hissing, a mother may use her white-tipped tail to indicate to her cubs that they should take cover or stay down while hunting. Having a standout tail, as well as white-tipped ears, allows mothers to give cubs direction when moving through their territory. And, similar to domestic cats, tail flicking can indicate excitement. Scratching too serves as visual communication. Leopards will often scratch trees near the border of their territory to indicate that it is off limits to other leopards. This behavior is often used in tandem with scent marking. Scent marking is also a pretty common behavior. Most people are familiar with the concept of urinating to claim ownership, but leopards are a little more thorough. Not only do they urinate along the border and pathways of their territory, but they also leave secretions from their anal sacs. To make their point even more clear, they rub against objects, releasing their scent through scent glands in their cheeks. While this is definitely a way of saying, "This is my land, don't hunt here," scent marking is also done by females, letting a male know that for a limited time, the time during which he can smell her reproductive hormones, he's allowed near her territory to mate. There has also been scientific research suggesting that scent marking may serve to warn others, since other leopards may be able to smell fear in a scent marking. Based on my research, though, this is more anecdotal than a widely studied phenomenon. The anecdotal and factual will work well for my fictional species. For the purposes of creating an action-filled story where emotions may be high, I think the pentaparty will be able to communicate by scent marking their feelings strategically. And I think I'll make them the strong silent type. Join me next time as I talk through how I'm building their language. Until next time, stay curious.